It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
Welcome to 2K Sports, everybody. I'm Ernie Johnson, sitting alongside the Big Diesel, Shaquille O'Neal, and the prop plane, Kenny Smith. Tonight, we'll see the Los Angeles Lakers playing against the Cleveland Cavaliers. For the Cavaliers, I'm looking at this roster, thinking about how the pieces fit together for this year, what the team's identity will ultimately be. Should get a little taste of that in this first preseason game. And we get to see the Brow in action tonight. Scary that it's still so early in his career. Kenny, just how good can Anthony Davis get?
Well, he's
Look
dominant.
at that brow you got right there.
Oh,
Whoa,
I have a double brow.
Man, that thing has a
duo
taken on
brow?
a life
I have
of
a
its
double
own.
brow. I have a
Duo brow.
Yeah.
It
It does.
weighs about 14 pounds.
It's
doesn't
thick,
it?
though. It's
Wow.
thick, but it's a duo.
Anyway, AD.
Well, anyway, he's dominant in almost every aspect of the game. A big guy who can handle the ball. He can run the floor. He can shoot jump shots. He can defend. And he's a force any way you put him.
I want to see how smart you guys are.
Okay.
If he was a reptile, which reptile would he be?
Oh, a raptor.
Ernie?
If he were a reptile,
What would he be?
he'd be,
Taking too long, Ernie. He'd be a versatilian.
Ooh.
Team should be nervous of what he can do in 3 years. You like that? Versatilian.
That
like
is.
that.
I'm surprised that you've waited this long to break that one out.
Yeah.
Versatilian.
Dr. O'Neal, baby.
Yeah, okay.
Amphibious.
Kevin Harlan, it's all yours.
And this is it, a long time coming, the start of the NBA preseason. We know you've missed your hoops, and so have we. So let's get to it. Hi, everyone. This is Kevin Harlan with Chris Webber and Greg Anthony, and our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. Crowd here in anticipation of their home team, Lakers, in an interconference battle here at the Staples Center. And the continued absence, Clark, of DeMarcus Cousins, the story for them.
Yeah, and with him being sidelined, it's going to take some creative work by this coaching staff to keep this ship afloat. They just can't roll the ball out there and let him play, not when he's not in the lineup.
I'm interested in who's going to step up and fill his shoes. You know, this is an opportunity for one of the young guys to show what he can do.
You know, Chris, for the players, first taste of the new season, the opportunity to iron out all the wrinkles, all the kinks before things get real and they mean something. These games become meaningful.
Well, yeah, how many times can you play and the wins and losses don't matter? But right now it's about, can you get your rhythm? How well can you communicate with your teammates and get that chemistry? How well does your team do it coming together? So right now, rare opportunity to be able to play and not have to look at the scoreboard at the end of the day, but to see where you've improved personally and then how you've helped your team overall.
All fueled up and ready to go. Brought to you by Gatorade. Let's check out who's on the floor. On the court for Cleveland, Love is the 4 with Thompson in the middle. Sexton is out there with Captain Clutch, and it's Osman in at the 3. It's good, and he makes his first shot of the game. And so James will bring it up for the Los Angeles Lakers. 4-point game. Green kicks to LeBron. Pass to Davis. 5 to shoot. Here's Howard. Another shot, and Davis put it in.
Just so resourceful as a player. Davis gets the job done inside in all sorts of ways, and that's one of them right there, crashing the offensive glass, getting that second chance bucket.
And the foul called on Danny Green. That's his first foul.
A foul right off the bat. You hate to pick up your first one so quick.
First quarter, about a minute and a half in. Passes it to Osman. To the paint.
And the reach of Howard affecting that shot.
The shot by Thompson, no good. There's the three, and there's Green on the assist by Davis.
And they don't want of giving him open looks from three. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Now, here's Sexton. We're just about 2 minutes into the first quarter. Inside, here's LeBron. Goes to the reverse layup and drops it in.
There's almost no stopping LeBron if he's allowed to get inside. Too strong, too skilled.
Here's Captain Clutch. He's covered by Rondo. No one covering. Sexton's got his first 3 points of the game.
How about 3 or 4 from the floor to start? That's always a good sign.
Pass to James. Just over 2.5 minutes played here so far in the first quarter. Again, Los Angeles.
Oh, well, Kevin, you can't afford to let James get any separation. He's a terrific shooter off the screen.
Here's Osman. It's stolen by Davis. One good D by Love. Cavaliers have gone 3 of 4 from the field to start out the game. Sexton the pass to Captain Clutch. Kicks to Thompson. Here's Love. Thompson right side to the right side. Cleveland moving it around. Clock at 4. Lets it go with a 3. It's hauled in by LeBron. And so James will bring it up for the Lakers. Here's the pass to Rondo. Good on the bucket. Rondo's got his first bucket of the night.
And Rondo, he's fantastic at staying strong through the contact.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, let's swing it over to David Aldridge.
Well, I got a chance to chat a little bit with Frank Vogel. Well, thanks, Kevin. I asked Coach how he expected to shake off the cobwebs as his team played its first competitive game in months. He told me, hey, top to bottom, we are all excited for the season to get underway. We've put in a lot of work, and now we want to see where we stand. Back to you, Kevin.
Thanks so much, David. Basket counts. 6 points for LeBron.
Love seeing James shoot the ball. He dialed in from that area on the floor.
Here's Captain Clutch. He's covered by Rondo. Pass to Love. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Davis. That's his first foul. Thompson finds Love. And he uses the glass on the layup.
Kevin, look at the mastery of Love in the paint. Solid at being assertive and going up strong.
Greg, what are some of the positives that Tristan Thompson's play brings to the team?
Still a very efficient scorer on the shots that he lives mostly inside the paint, and still a strong offensive rebounder. But his days of being a threat on the offensive end as the game has evolved seems to have kind of gone away.
The drive by LeBron. Good, and it's Green picking up the assist. And it's 8 points for LeBron.
This is as good as it gets for a first quarter in terms of shooting the basketball.
And it's Rajon Rondo with the foul. That's his first foul. It's stolen by Green.
Oh, look, he was laying in wait for that pass. I mean, lured him into his trap.
James kicks to Green. Knocked away. Here's Captain Clutch. He's covered by Rondo. Captain Clutch passes to Love. Here's Osman. No points in the game yet for him. Shot clock at 5. Here's Captain Clutch. Good D by Rondo. Here's Los Angeles now. They're on a 17-7 run. And they double up James. Outside Rondo. Howard finds James. Off target with his 3. The Cavaliers trail by 6. Sexton with it. Down low, Thompson. That one's all good. Now he's 3 for 5 from the field.
Look, I love how Thompson maintains his focus. He doesn't let the D change his shot selection.
James looking around. And he comes up with the deuce. James has got 10.
Wow, what a sensational quarter for him. And as long as they have this lead, I'd keep going to him again and again and again and again.
Now, here's Sexton. And the foul called on Danny Green. That'll be his second foul of the game.
And now only one away from being in the penalty.
The Lakers making a switch here. Kuzma's checked in. A switch here also for Cleveland. Clarkson's checked in. Now, here's Sexton. Defense is right there. Clock at 6. And a clear foul there as he shot the triple. He'll go to the line for 3 free throws. And, of course, Colin Sexton. His college team once had to finish a game with only 3 players.
Yeah, he scored 40 that night. He almost led them to a victory. He loves to play under the bright lights, brings great energy and enthusiasm every night.
No good on the free throw. You know, for years, the adage has been that C-Web big men take longer to develop than other positions. Does that still ring true today?
I don't think so. I think today the point guard position, because the point guard position is the toughest position in the game. I think when the big men did take the longest to develop, it was because the big man position, the center and power toughest, and that's kind of changed. Cat and B didn't take very long to develop. Big men coming to the league, they're more polished now, and I think the fact that the coaches, the coaching, the skill sets now are so much more alike that guys can make an easier adjustment into the game because they've been playing their game and adjusting a lot longer than maybe the players before that had to find a different role once they entered into the pros.
And Colin Sexton, when it comes to scoring, the man shows you a little bit of everything.
Loves to drive it, loves to attack inside, improving his consistency from range. But what I love about him is the aggressiveness. This guy is always in attack mode. And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Clarkson dishes to Sexton. Oh, Nance in position. And pushing it up. Here's Los Angeles. Here's Caldwell Pope, and he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
Look, Caldwell Pope, Kevin, he's one of the better 3-and-D wings in this league. He's very active with his hands, and on defense, you know he's always going to get a handful of steals, but he's not the most efficient scorer, but he's solid from deep.
2 shots.
That free throw good from Caldwell Pope. And with Caldwell Pope, as good as he is, he can be inconsistent.
Oh, yeah. I mean, like any player, he's going to have his good nights and bad nights. It's just with KCP, the bad nights sometimes really stick out. It all averages out in the end with him, but sometimes you'll think he's a star, and other nights you'll wonder, what is he doing out there?
And good on the second, so he makes them both.
And Caldwell Pope is a guy you cannot leave open at any time. He, just a very good shooter from any spot on the floor.
Outside Knight to the wing right side. Clarkson with the ball. Now guarded by Caldwell Pope. With some arc. The shot by Clarkson, no good. Los Angeles leading by 8. Caldwell Pope outside. He kicks it to Cook. Passes it to Kuzma. Bradley, no one around him. And that basket pushes the lead to double digits.
Defensively, giving up far too many open rhythm looks.
Timeout called, Cleveland. And as the coaches go to the clipboard to outline their strategy during the timeout, the players getting a chance to rehydrate. with some Gatorade. That's key to staying fresh all the way to the final whistle.
And Kevin, it really is. And every one of these players knows it. They're all making sure to stay hydrated. It's impossible to play your A game if you're not getting enough to drink, especially towards the end of games when the physical toll of a long contest really starts to add up. And 2 assists. When you have a shooter like him off the bench, it makes scoring so much easier for the bench.
Yeah, when he's taking on the scorer's role for that second unit, then the others can go focus on what they naturally do best.
Now, here's Clarkson. No points in the game yet for him, and Nance slams it in.
And I'll tell you, Nance can score. He rebounds it, has the versatility to switch 1 through 5, does a lot for this team.
Clarkson against Bradley. Clarkson kicks to Knight. To the paint. And Henson with the bucket on the assist by Knight.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
Inside, and it's McGee with the jam.
Oh, and the lead gets bigger on a ridiculous offensive sequence.
That dunk alone would have been spectacular. Never mind it coming at the end of an alley-oop. Now, here's Knight. Clarkson up top, guarded by McGee. Clarkson kicks to Henson. Shoots over Bradley. And the Cavaliers get another bucket right there.
That's a tough size matchup there, and he takes advantage of it from mid-range.
And it's Cook with the ball for the Los Angeles Lakers. They lead by 7. First opportunity here in the preseason to go up against Cleveland.
Yeah, a good matchup. These are 2 teams that played each other to a draw in the regular season last year.
On defense, Cleveland. Six to shoot. Los Angeles needs to get off a shot here.
And despite that miss, a strong start for them offensively.
Off target with the free throw line, Jay. Outside Knight. Pass to Osman. Clarkson against Bradley. Clarkson looking for an opening. Shoots over McGee. Here's Nance. His second shot goes in, off to a good start, 2 for 2.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash-mouth physical basketball, guys.
Here's Knight. Cleveland the rebound. And the jam by Larry Nance.
And looking at Nance, not a big-time scorer in the half-court set, so the best way to get him involved offensively is to get him out in space.
Now here's Caldwell Pope. Dishes to McGee. And it's McGee with the jam.
And did you see the screen that was set for him? I mean, that was how he got to the hoop.
It was the classic screenplay. It won't show up in the box score, but that screen deserves an assist.
Yeah, guys, and his teammates love it. That'll get him a few big pats on the back.
And the definition of teamwork right there on that alley-oop.
And, Greg, what about the finish? Bringing it down with some thunder. Yeah. Now, here's Kuzma. He's still scoreless so far in this one. And 2 shots coming up at the line as he gets fouled on the shot. And Cleveland gets called for the foul. The Lakers have had 2 chances at the line already, making them both.
Yeah, last season, around 71% of the free throws made. And you know what? That has to be a point of emphasis this year.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That's good from McGee. And C-Web, so many talk about the 2001 Lakers, and how they might be one of the greatest teams to ever play. You saw their talent firsthand. What do you think?
I think they had, Kevin, a Hall of Fame coach, two of the greatest players to ever play the game is Shaquille O'Neal and Kobe Bryant. And right there, that 15-1 in the playoffs, that's the gold standard. I mean, Kobe and Shaq were very motivated that year, and I think they're in the conversation for best team ever.
The Cavaliers trail by 5. Osman, the pass to Clarkson. 29 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Lays it in without an inch of room around him.
This is why you like the size in the backcourt, if you can get it. I mean, Clarkson able to take the hit and complete the play.
Cook, he's guarded by Knight. Cook kicks to Kuzma. Back to Cook from past the arc. And no good on the last second attempt this time. And so it's LeBron James making things happen for Los Angeles. He got into double digits for the quarter with 10 points total. We'll return shortly. Well, you see a lot of players who pick up a controller and fire up NBA 2K, thank goodness, including the king himself, LeBron James.
I play 2K all the time. Seriously, when I'm playing the game, I'm putting certain lineups on the court that I see could actually help us in real life, which is very weird.
Always experimenting, always keeping his mind engaged, Greg, with basketball.
And that's who Bron is. He lives, breathes, and eats basketball.
And welcome back as our coverage continues of the NBA preseason. And taking a look at Los Angeles' performance here, what have they been doing or not doing?
I mean, an interesting first quarter. The pressure D seems to be causing a lot of turnovers.
Well, that's what happens when you're aggressive on that end of the floor. They took a few chances and took control of the game.
2 shots.
And so in the game for the Cavaliers, Osman outside at 3 with Nance down at the power forward spot. Brandon Knight is out there with Clarkson. And it's Henson in at the center position. Free throw good, Kuzma. And a lot of hidden gems, Chris, in that 2017 draft, and Kyle Kuzma is right at the top of the list.
Well, Kuzma was taken with the 27th overall pick, but he looked like a top 5 pick if you ask me. He probably was dissed for being a 3-year player at Utah, but that time in college allowed him to hone his skill set. I mean, he came into the league with a wide variety of very polished moves.
Qualities in this game, Chris. Such a big part of what makes the NBA so entertaining.
Oh, man, think about our boy Dre. Draymond Green, for those of you that don't know Day-Day. But Draymond Green, his personality is not only great for his team, but also for us fans. And when we see him on the court, how about Embiid? Mr. Personality on social media. You love it. And how about Jaylen Brown with his wise ways on the chessboard, the most interesting basketball player in the world. So all of these guys are exciting, fun personalities.
David Aldridge for a report from the sideline.
Well, guys, Kyle Kuzma had a tough upbringing in Flint, Michigan. He said they had the recession, lead in the water. It was like an urban war zone. We probably moved 14 times before I was 16. Basketball was my key. And his drive to succeed in the NBA was born of a desire to escape that environment. Kevin?
A tremendous work ethic, David. Thank you. Here is Cook. Brandon Knight picking up that last basket. Inside, and it's McGee with the jam.
Liking the vision there from Caldwell Pope, looking to get his guys going when they're open.
And here's Clarkson. He brings it up for Cleveland. In the second quarter, they've given up just 3 points. Back to Henson. And John Henson with the slam.
And how about the incredible timing on that alley-oop?
He absolutely hammered it down. Cook looking it over. In the corner, Bradley with it. Off target from outside. On 2 of 4 shooting the ball here in the second. This one for 3. And it's Osman missing. The Lakers in the lead. Down that time on the assist by Caldwell Pope. Caldwell Pope's got 3 assists in the game. Henson finds Clarkson. And a strong finish with 2 hands.
Good leaper. Clarkson, he'll make you pay if you let him get to the rim.
And Los Angeles guys shooting impressively throughout at 62%. So timeout called here, the first for Los Angeles.
Yeah, just hitting the reset button, a chance to kind of talk some things over.
And the chance to draw up a great play. I mean, this is a chess match at work.
Up here, and the Cavaliers will go with the hook here. Thompson, he's checked in for John Henson. Love comes in for Nance. Sexton, he's checked in for Jetty Osman. And it's Captain Clutch in for Knight.
If there's a list of the best inside scorers in the NBA, Davis has got to be right at the top. When he gets his hands on the ball down low, you might as well just count it.
Here's Captain Clutch. Again, the Cavaliers score.
Nice understanding of where to go with the pass there.
The Lakers have gone 3 of their first 5 shots to drop here in the second quarter. Here's LeBron. And the shot falls short this time.
Man, right play, wrong result on that one. Generally, you knock those down.
Well, I like the decision making though. I mean, that's a shot you want to keep taking.
Here's Green, feeds to Howard. Good, and it's Green picking up the assist.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
Sexton, covered by LeBron. And here's Sexton. He's got 5. Dwight Howard pulls it in. Green inside. Down low. Here's Davis, and the rejection by Love. Now, here's Sexton. Defense is right there. Oh, and stolen by James. And Rajon Rondo, the basket on the assist by Davis. Davis has got 4 assists now tonight.
Well, they weren't going to pass up that chance to get out and run following the steal.
Captain Clutch passes to Love. Here's Captain Clutch. He's guarded by Davis. And it's Rajon Rondo with the foul. That'll be his 2nd foul of the game.
He better watch it. He doesn't want to pick up a 3rd foul before halftime.
Here's Captain Clutch. He's covered by Rondo. And it's Rajon Rondo with the foul. That's his 3rd foul of the game. Here's Clarkson.
His struggles this quarter continue, but he's done a good job.
And another miss by Cleveland. And stolen by Love. Here's Captain Clutch. He's covered by Rondo. Captain Clutch passes to Sexton. Just 5 to shoot over James. Sexton's shot is good. Sexton's got 7 points.
A dangerous scorer from mid-range. Sexton loves to take that shot when he gets it in rhythm.
And it's Davis with the jam.
Oh boy, to be young again.
Makes you nostalgic, doesn't it?
And with everything that Anthony Davis does on offense, it's just mind-boggling. His scoring inside out, the percentages, he does it all. He is undoubtedly one of the best big men in the league, and many would argue he is the best in the NBA.
And that one falls for Anthony Davis. And with Anthony Davis, the stat lines, Greg, he can post on any given night are just absurd.
Really, Davis still strong defensively, but he really impacts every facet of the game. One of the rare players who can carry a team on both ends of the floor. There just aren't many great players that can lead a team to a championship, but I think Davis is of that mold.
Timeout called, Cleveland.
And 4 rebounds. And you like what he brings backing up the point guard.
Yeah, no doubt. He knows how to run this offense. A tremendous asset to this team coming off the bench.
Green finds Rondo. Count that one. And now a 9-point Los Angeles lead.
And although not the biggest guy, you got to love how Rondo uses his body inside. Has a great touch as well around the rim.
Here's Captain Clutch. Now, here's Sexton. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. That one on Davis. And, Greg, what else is there to say about LeBron? One of the best to ever play the game.
I mean, he's been the face of the league for so long, and he's done a tremendous justice to that title. Has always played with so many expectations and really has met every single one of them. It's a once-in-a-lifetime chance to see a guy like LeBron in the NBA, and he's truly been a generational talent. And that's one of those guys who just tends to live at the line. Sexton's working hard to improve his consistency there.
And as great of a free throw shooter as he is, it's still a part of his game. He works very hard at it.
Rondo kicks to Green. Here's Davis. Good, and it's Green picking up the assist. Green's got 4 assists in the game.
And good passing, setting up a lot of these buckets right now, Kevin. That's been the key.
Now, here's Clarkson. Now the pass to Captain Clutch. Now the feed to Love. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. And shot from Green. Buries the long-range jumper. And now it's a 12-point Laker lead.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Now, here's Sexton, guarded by Green. Now Sexton, 9 points in the game so far. Over. Sexton's shot is good. Sexton's got 6 in the quarter.
You got to tip your cap to the young fella. Sexton, even with a hand in his face, able to maintain his focus.
Clarkson against James. And here's Rondo. 6 points for him from deep. Green. And again, it's the Lakers from deep.
He played a very solid first quarter. Now he's taking it up a notch here in the second.
The Cavaliers trail by 13. Sexton, the pass to Captain Clutch. Kicks it to Sexton. The tray. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Davis has got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight.
He hit 1 3 in the first, but the well has been totally dry for him in the second.
James, no good. Cleveland's gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. Sexton with it. 11 points in the game. And here's Clarkson. And there's the call on James. That is his first foul of the game. Timeout called, Cleveland. You have to like what we're seeing from Davis.
And he's been taking it to the rack all game, and they haven't been able to contain him. They have to put up better fight on the inside. Most ferocious rebounders, always working. He was top 5 in that category.
Clearly one of the best at what he does. Some of his highlight rejections were out of sight. And there's Sexton. That's good on the assist by Love. 14 points for Colin Sexton.
Just a positive force right now for these guys. And though his team has fallen a bit short, it's not because of him.
Now here's Green. He's got 9. He feeds it to Rondo. Stolen by Clarkson. Here's Sexton. He dishes it to Thompson. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a 3-point play chance here for him.
And have not had as much success in the paint this quarter. Everything has been from the perimeter.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
And not the guy you want to see at the line too often. Season numbers has him in the bottom tier of the league.
Cedi Osman, he's checked in for Clarkson. On the free throw, no good.
Now, we've all seen this guy's development. Top player. He's exceptional at tracking down rebounds and a more than capable defender.
The defense a step slow, and you can see the results.
And the Cavaliers with possession here. Following the 3 by the Lakes. Pass to Sexton. And they come right back with their own 3-pointer. Sexton's got a pair of triples in the second now for the Cavs. James, the bounce pass. Shot on the wing. Again, Los Angeles.
This score will be very different without his offense. He's been terrific.
The Cavaliers trail by 10. Now, here's Sexton. He's got 17. He kicks to Love. Fires from 14. Shot is good off the back rim and in. And it's 6 points for Captain Clutch.
It was a tough first quarter for him, but it's been a different story here in the second.
And it's Howard finishing it off.
Now, this is the chemistry Howard has with his guys. Fantastic at realizing when to go for alley-oops.
Now, here's Sexton. 1:29 left in the first half of basketball. Here's Captain Clutch. And James pulls it in.
Wasted opportunity. That's a good chance right there for an easy 2 on the open jump.
To Rondo. Back to Davis. Over Love. Again. Second shot opportunity. Headshot off. Good D by Thompson. Captain Clutch passes to Sexton. On the wing, Thompson passes it to Captain Clutch. No good off the front iron.
His stroke has not been what they needed it to be, but looks like they're going to keep going to him.
Davis finds Howard. Lakers working the ball around now. LeBron outside. Now Rondo. He has 6 and stolen by Love.
Don't have to be in a hurry. They can hold for the last one.
No question. It's not easy to be patient, but you really don't want to give up an extra possession.
You know, we've seen this with Sexton in college, and he can get into a zone and just take over a game offensively.
Here's LeBron. And a great job by the D contesting that shot and forcing the miss. And that concludes the first half. Lakers on top. They lead by 8. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Kevin, thanks. Tristan, how do you evaluate yourself and the team so far?
I'm doing pretty all right. I get a couple more rebounds, block some shots, but second half we got to slow the tempo and play Cavs basketball. That's why we have the second half to improve on that.
We'll see if you can keep it going. Thanks, Tristan. Back to you.
Thank you, David, and we'll be right back after halftime to start the third quarter. See you in just a bit.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hi again, everyone. I'm Ernie Johnson, sitting alongside the Diesel and the Jet. Welcome to the halftime show on 2K Sports. A tremendous game we're seeing from Anthony Davis. He had 13 points, 6 rebounds, and 2 steals. And taking a look at the Lakers, Shaq, what'd you think?
Anthony Davis, tough big to match up with. Tremendous shooting range, complements his back to the basket game, and he has the quickness to go around you. And he also has the hops to rise above you.
And Kenny, what'd you see from Cleveland?
Well, they're giving up too many high percentage looks, Ernie. They're not closing down the lane, and they're not going hard on the perimeter. That will get an L in any book.
And that's going to do it for our halftime show, sadly. Third quarter about to start. See you again after the final.
Horn. Oh, buzzer.
Thanks again for tuning in as we get going once again with our coverage of the NBA preseason. Colin Sexton having a dominant impact in this game.
Yeah, he's really been catching the defense off guard so far here in this game, racking up a bunch of trips to the line.
Well, and a few times he's done a good job of initiating contact, yet getting the foul call on the defender.
The NBA preseason action continues here on 2K Sports. Lakers leading by 8. They've got Rajon Rondo. Anthony Davis is out there with Howard. Then it's Green, and it's James in at the small forward position. That's who's in the game for the Lakers. Captain Clutch passes to Love. Second chance shot, and he sinks the layup. Love's got the first points of the third quarter up on the board for Cleveland.
The instincts Love has, what would you say, just unreal. I mean, you can't teach that. He knows how to work the glass.
It's picked off. Back on track here. The shot, no good. Good D by Rondo. James outside.
I like the shot selection on that one, despite the miss.
Here's Captain Clutch. And another three for Cleveland.
Oh, that's some fancy ball handling right there. Since when does he take guys off the dribble?
Howard in the post. Right side. Outside run. And with his three.
Third straight miss to start the half. But it's still early. No need to panic.
Okay. And ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by James. Danny Green moving north last summer as part of the Kawhi Leonard trade. Now in a Toronto Raptors uniform.
Yeah, and not the big name in that deal, obviously, but an important piece. Green is shown to be a very capable 3-and-D guy, and it's the next chapter in what has been a solid career for him.
And it's Captain Clutch with the foul. That is his first foul of the game. Second half of play with just under 2.5 minutes gone. And they pick up 2. Davis's team.
Finally, they get one to drop. That's one of their first 4 here in the third.
Pass to Sexton. Love kicks to Sexton. Here's Captain Clutch. He's covered by Rondo. And the foul called on Anthony Davis. That will get him his 4th foul of the game.
Dang, that's his 4th foul. Now he's going to have to be careful. Still a little ways to go and only 2 fouls to spare.
Now here's Thompson. Now the pass to Osman. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Captain Clutch. He's guarded by Davis.
And we've seen them come out and be much more active defensively this half.
Pass to Rondo. Back to James. Scores a 6th bucket from the floor with that one. He's shot the ball 11 times.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Passes to Osman. Just over 3.5 minutes into it. Pass to Sexton. Back to Love. Beautiful dish, and the layup goes down. He's got 6.
I love his experience at finishing through getting hit. A physical forward with excellent hands.
Lakers leading by 5. Rondo kicks to Green. To the inside. And LeBron with the basket, the assist by Green. James has got 4 points now in the quarter.
Yeah, that was the third straight high percentage look the defense has allowed. The defenders have got to start putting bodies on bodies.
Now, here's Sexton. 19 points in the game. And there's the pass to Love. Feeds it to Sexton. Count that as his 7th field goal in 9 tries. He's shooting 78%.
You got to respect Love's ability to make that pass. I mean, a sensational look from the big fella.
Here's Rondo. He's got 6. Fades back. Again, Los Angeles. Kicks it to Thompson. Love outside. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. Thompson's got 3 assists tonight.
And he is really in a zone right now, playing and scoring with confidence.
Now here's Rondo, right wing. Here's Howard. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Howard's got his 3rd basket of the night.
Well, you can't allow Howard to get this kind of positioning. He's confident in his ability to score inside.
Pass to Love. There's the dish. Here's Captain Clutch. He's covered by Rondo. Here's Captain Clutch. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
The Cavaliers have shot 67% from the line tonight, going 4-6.
Two shots.
And he makes the first. Some changes for the Lakers. JaVale McGee's checked in for Howard. Kyle Kuzma comes in for Rajon Rondo. And it's Avery Bradley in for Green. And then for Cleveland, John Henson's checked in for Tristan Thompson. Jordan Clarkson comes in for Jetty Osman. And it's Brandon Knight in for Sexton. And so he hits both. Lakers leading by 4. LeBron kicks to Bradley. Overnight, it's tipped. Clarkson with the ball. Here's Captain Clutch. Here's Henson. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
How about battling through the impact there and then willing that basketball in?
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight. Cook, he's checked in for Anthony Davis. And a switch here also for Cleveland. Nance is checked in.
One shot.
That's good from Henson. Los Angeles has gone 5-9 when they put up the three-point shot tonight. Cook, the pass to James. And that basket's going to count, folks. Gets the goaltending call right there.
Just barely too late and catches it on the way down. He's already in the air there, committed, so going for the block.
Free throw good, LeBron.
The agility, the instincts, the power. I mean, James remains a dominant figure on both ends of the floor.
Knight kicks to Nance. Here's Clarkson. And he drops it in from the low post. Clarkson's got 6.
Oh, perfect timing there to knock down the teardrop.
McGee's shot is off.
The highlight reel play all just can't connect.
Well, a good attempt to try to finish that alley-oop steal, though. Still should have went for something better than that, though.
And how about the incredible timing on that alley-oop?
He absolutely hammered it down. And that was an unleashed chaos moment indeed. What a spectacular by Under Armour Hover Habit.
And you gotta love the big bucket in the paint in this sort of a grinded-out game.
The shot's good from Nance.
Yeah, this league is in good shape when you talk about guys like Nance. The consummate role player does everything that's asked of him.
Here is Cook. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Bradley drives in. Count the bucket, and he's got a free throw as well.
And that's a perfect setup. Solid screen, defender can't avoid it. Opens up a clear path to the bucket.
Well, you talk about the lockdown individual defenders in this league. Don't forget about Avery Bradley. That's been his calling card from the moment he set foot in the league.
Caldwell Pope, he's checked in for the Lakers. And Greg, for Bradley, there's some disconnect as far as his defensive impact. You know, the numbers guys will say it doesn't quite match up to his reputation.
Yeah, I mean, more impactful as an on-ball defender than he is as, say, a help defender. Probably a little undersized for an off guard, but his no doubt is off the charts.
And the thing about Clarkson, he really plays with an edge, especially once he gets it up inside.
Bradley deciding where to... McGee dishes to Cook. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Caldwell Pope. Cleveland's gone 2 of 3 when they ventured outside the arc in the third quarter. Inside, stolen by McGee. Now the Lakers on the break. And here is Knight. Takes it to Love. Back to Knight. That falls. Great assist by Love.
The plan of attack is obvious. Get the ball inside and go strong to the rim.
The Lakers have gone better than 53% from the floor since halftime. Shooting 8 is it to Bradley. Nance comes with the double team. And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball. So it's the Lakers now. Kuzma passes. Dishes to Bradley. Clock at 6. Inside and stolen by Knight.
And that's how to make an impact with defense. Once the steal is made, you know they're going to be scattered. On the alley-oop, saw his teammate with a path to the hoop, and bang, lobbed it right up there for him to finish.
And he was ready for it when he elevated and made the catch. Clarkson. 6 to shoot. From the wing. Out of bounds, the Lakers will take possession. These teams had the most second chance points in the league. The Lakers second.
That's an effort stat for me. I mean, it shows you how hard this team works in the paint. They continue to pound the backboard.
Cook kicks to Bradley. Here is Cook. He's guarded by Knight. Cook, the pass to Kuzma. Bradley against him. Here's Kuzma. And Love's got the ball here for the Cleveland Cavaliers. It's a 1-point game. They've got the Pistons ahead of them in their next game in Detroit. That matchup falls in the middle game of this 3-game trip. Now here's Nance. He's got 14. Love kicks to Clarkson. The shot by Clarkson, no good.
No other way to put it. Just a poor shooting performance for him. But luckily, his teammates have picked up the slack.
And the rejection by Love. He's got a chance here for one more at the line.
And we're seeing some great ball movement out of this group, guys.
Throughout his career, Jordan Clarkson has always been able to score.
You're right, Kevin, and throughout his career, he's always been a guy that can hurt you from outside, mid-range, and in the paint as well. He's a natural scorer when he has the ball in his hands. I mean, he's very adept at navigating traffic and can twist and turn his body to protect the ball, and he gets a shot up inside anytime he wants.
Still waiting for that first miss from the line this half.
Knight against LeBron. Kicks it out to Bradley. A three-pointer, no good. The Cavaliers leading by 4. To the middle. Here's Nance. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
And scoring the ball extremely well. I don't think the defense is getting up into Nance enough. Got to turn up the burners a little more.
And he's got his first chance at the line here.
One shot, gentlemen.
And that one misses. And what a draft day steal for the Lakers, who were able to get Kuzma, who had been drafted 27th overall.
Yeah, Kuzma came into the league far more polished than anyone expected, and you have to credit the young man's hard work and how he was able to make such a big splash that rookie year. And with how hard he works, Kuzma is going to be an impactful player for a long time.
4 guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
Pass to Caldwell Pope. A shot by LeBron, no good.
And gotta like what they've been doing down low in the post.
Clarkson finds Nance. 9 for 9, looking deadly accurate. Like guys he cannot miss.
It's just been one of those nights from him. He got into the floor of the game and has not lost his touch.
Passes it to James. Overnight, with their lead standing at 6 points here at the end of the quarter. And they've done a phenomenal job down low, so many of their points coming right at the rim. We'll get right back to the action when we return. While we have the chance now, folks, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
Yeah, he put it on a platter, and it was served cold. Now, I love the poise, the decisiveness. This is how you run an offense.
NBA preseason action underway once again. Glad to have you with us. And Cleveland looking at who they've got to start the fourth quarter. Osman outside at 3 with Nance down at the power forward spot. Sexton is out there with Brandon Knight. And it's Henson in at the 5 roaming the paint. Caldwell Pope with a wide open look. Here's McGee. Goes straight through the defender for the dunk. Draws the foul. He'll go to the line. That one on Nance.
And that's an example of willpower right there, guys. I mean, grabbing the offensive rebound and then going back up strong.
And GA, in a close game like this where every possession is critical, that could prove to be a very big one.
Yeah, fellas, a putback like that is always a big swing. Not just in terms of points, but the momentum, too.
Good. The Cavaliers leading by 4. Now, here's Sexton. Henson, and slam dunk by Henson.
And there's the patience you want to see from Sexton. Eyes up and finds the open man.
Rondo passes to Kuzma. And the foul on Larry Nance Jr. That will get him his 4th foul of the game. Howard's checked in for the Lakers. Thompson, he's checked in for the Cavaliers. Outside Rondo. Back to Howard.
And he uses that to swat away shots.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
Now here's LeBron. The three fly. Yes, and it's LeBron picking up the assist. LeBron's got his 5th assist in this one.
The timing, the precision. You got to respect Kuzma's ability to drain shots off the pass.
Here's Sexton.
They're picking them apart with their passing.
James kicks to Cope. There. Here. Shot clock reset for Cleveland. Thompson with the bucket.
And they continue to...
Gone.
Oh, James is
Changes here for the Lakers. Anthony Davis come for Kyle Kuzma. And it's for Kintape. And Cleveland with a change here, too. Captain Clutch, he's checked in for Knight. And he's good on the second. About 2.5 minutes through it right now. Captain Clutch passes to Thompson. And Sexton has it in the corner. For the three. That one's not going to go. And the Lakers take it the other way. Davis finds Rondo. To the inside. Ball stolen. We're in the final quarter of play here. 3 minutes in. Now the pass to Captain Clutch. And Lakers trail by 8 to the paint. And Rondo gets it to go on the assist by Davis. Davis has got 5 assists in the game. Cleveland 0 for 2 start from downtown here in the 4th quarter. Here's Osman. James covering. Knocks it loose. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by James. Fourth quarter of play, and over 3.5 minutes have gone by. Sexton. Back to Henson. And John Henson with the slam.
Oh, and the lead gets bigger on a ridiculous offensive sequence.
That dunk alone would have been spectacular. Never mind it coming at the end of an alley-oop. Now here's Rondo. For Howard, and Howard with the stuff.
Yeah, and Rondo just working the ball around there. He loves finding...
Here, Thompson's got 8 rebounds in this game. Sexton. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Right side Davis. Rondo, no good.
That's what we're talking about in terms of the activity level defensively. You got to protect the rim.
Well, that takes physical ability, good timing. Those 2 things that he possesses.
The drive by James. Lays it up off the glass.
Oh, there's no slowing down LeBron. Even if you hit him on the drive, he fends well with the strength.
Timeout, Cleveland. And we've got an update here, so let's catch up with David Aldridge.
Thanks, guys. I got a chance to hear what Cleveland's head coach was talking about with his team. He told his guys they've got the green light to keep shooting from downtown. He told them, I like the way you guys are working out there. Keep finding the open spaces on the perimeter. They're giving us open shots. And we'll see if they step it up from here, guys.
Fantastic vision. I mean, Bron always cognizant of everyone around him.
It's tipped. And it's out of bounds. The Cavaliers able to retain possession here.
I don't think that was a pass he should make. Too many things can go wrong. I mean, they're lucky to keep possession.
Now, here's Sexton, guarded by Green. Osman, the pass to Captain Clutch. Cleveland moving it around. Shot clock at 6.
He hasn't had anywhere near the same touch he had in the first half. 0 3-pointers in this half compared to 3 in the first.
Moving it around, 8 of their last 10 coming off.
For Cleveland, they've gone 5 of 12 from the field entering the fourth. Down low. Ball's knocked loose. It's stolen by Davis. Lobbed up there for Howard. And it's slammed in by Howard.
Well, at this stage of his career, Howard knows what shots to take. I mean, he's a smart offensive player.
Here's Captain Clutch. Poked away. Sexton, the pass to Captain Clutch. Oh, no, he may have gotten injured right there. He's in a lot of pain.
And boy, this really doesn't look good. Just the way it happened.
I'm not a doctor, but nothing about that play screen. Obviously, this could be a real concern.
The Lakers making a switch here. Bradley's checked in. On the wing, James. The 17-footer. Bounces high off the rim and drops in this quarter.
And they've had assists now in their last.
Captain Clutch. Pass to... He's put up 13. He's had 8 of those go in.
Yeah, now 1 of 4 here in the fourth quarter.
James with it. 5 on the clock. And Davis throws it down.
Can't forget, remarkable at moving it quickly to his teammates.
They've been struggling here on offense. Yeah. He came up right with the steal. He went on the attack.
Yeah, guys, and the finish is the perfect capper. I mean, taking it all the way to the team.
And here are following the bucket by the Lakers. And stolen by Howard. Now the Lakers with the ball. A quick shot there, and it's off target. The Cavaliers trail by 6. Here's Osman. Pass to Captain Clutch. 6 to shoot. Pass to Sexton. From deep. Dwight Howard pulls it in. Howard's got his 8th rebound here tonight.
And offensively, he has been a liability more than he's helped this quarter.
Here's Oscar by LeBron. Kicks to Love. Anthony Davis. That will be foul number 5 on him.
That's number 5 on him. No room for error anymore. I bet they'll take it at him right now. Try to get him out the game.
And Davis sends it back.
He's got that huge wingspan, and boy, does he use it well on the defensive end. If Davis is shouting distance of the shooter, there's a good chance he'll get a hand on it.
Timeout called the Cavaliers.
And not surprising, obviously unhappy with the lack of response from his team.
Well, the pace right now, that's being dictated to them. They have to try to get it back to their tempo, to their style of game.
Now the presentation of our Jordan Player of the Game, Anthony Davis.
For us here tonight, he's missed a couple along the way, but it sure seems like everything's been falling for him. The only way to keep him from converting
is to keep the ball out of his hands.
What a connection he has to these fans. They love him here. And the more he has games like this, the deeper that connection gets. Love outside. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Davis. That's it for him. He's fouled out of the game.
And he has to take that long, slow walk back to the bench here. He'll watch depth at that position. If there's one spot on the floor where they can afford to lose somebody, that would probably be it.
Now here's Love. And there's the call on Howard. That's foul number 2 for him. Caldwell Pope, he's checked in for Bradley. Here's Osman, covered by LeBron. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Captain Clutch. Once again off the mark by Cleveland.
Look, I know he wants to get him back into this, but that's not the way to do it. They need smart shots, not heaves.
Okay, time now for an injury report. Now we'll send it over to David Aldridge for an update on Rajon Rondo. David?
Thanks, guys. I got a status report from Los Angeles' head athletic trainer. Right now, he's saying it might be a severely sprained ankle, which is something every player hates to hear. Wow, to see him get hurt in the preseason would be devastating to this team that was looking to get off to a hot start. Kevin?
David, thanks for the great update, guys. It doesn't sound good.
No, if that report is accurate, he's going to be spending a lot of time in rehab. Oh, wow. Look out.
It's a beautiful jam.
Just terrific determination. First, compiling the lead, and now building on it.
Oh, man, and this is late in the game. It's tough for a team to come back. Everything has to fall into place.
No question as to which team gave the better effort tonight. A dominant performance and an outstanding win for the Lakers.
Look at their number of assists.
You know, they didn't get stuck in those one-on-one situations, and they got the ball to the guys with the best matchups. Easy drives, open jumpers, and great ball movement.
And as one might have guessed coming into this game, it was indeed another big game tonight for LeBron.
Just the scoring alone. I mean, it's a fantastic game for him. He was just going over, around, through the defense, all day long.
Kuzma. Back to Cook. LeBron outside. James has got the lead up to 13 now for Los Angeles.
And that's a killer instinct on display as they try to put this one on ice.
Well, they've gotten serious, stringing together some game-winning buckets.
Love kicks to Sexton. Back to Love. Trying to get open is Thompson. And Love with the basket on the assist by Sexton.
You got to stay with Love at all times. Even in the pick and roll, he's fantastic at cutting after setting the pick.
Lobbed up there for Howard. Kuzma passes to Howard. The kick out to LeBron. Here is Cook. And so it's the Lakers taking care of business here. Some good moments throughout this one, but they had the clear advantage down the stretch.
Yeah, I love the way they executed on both ends of the floor, completely under control for the vast majority of the game. And whenever there was a misstep, they just didn't allow it to fester, and that's why they're going to walk with the win.
It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thank you, Kevin. Anthony, this was a win where you guys looked like you were confident and understood that you really can win every time out.
Oh, yeah, for sure. Coming into every game, we think we can win each game, and we definitely believe that. We got to go out there and fight every game, hustle, our energy, our defense, and we're going to fight for the rest of the season.
Looking good out there right now, Anthony. Thanks for your time. Back to you, Kevin.
David, thank you as always. And that about wraps up this first game of the NBA preseason. For David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, and Chris Webber, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for watching the NBA on 2K Sports. We'll see you next time.